Oh boy, I got a little bit spaced out just now. I've been on the mental warpath, thinking about exactly how I'm gonna take over Poland, and I may be able to do it with just these 3 chariots and a couple of archers, but I'm super tempted to wait until I have horsemen, but that's going to be a little bit later on. So here's what we're doing right now. Petra Will Be Mine is producing an archer. They just finished one fairly recently, so in total we're going to have 3 archers when that's done. I'm working on an encampment on the front, and as soon as that's done, I'm going to do the Great General project twice, so I can get the Great General just locked down. And then I'll build an Ordu, which I now have access to, and maybe I'll churn out 1 or 2 horsemen, and probably that's when the war is going to start. Also, it maybe be possible for me to... It might be possible for me to have the oligarchy legacy policy by the time I go to war. But the thing is, I want to build a settler, because this area is... It needs to be taken advantage of before the AI claims it. So that has to begin sooner rather than later. But what I'll do first is plop down my government plaza in... Alright, so just to fill you in on the thought process, the reason this decision is taking so long for me is I'm trying to think of what the best place to optimize the government plaza would be. This one gives a lot of interesting benefits. A district placed once in your empire to commemorate your government choices provides aid loyalty per turn to the city, and an increase of +1 adjacency bonus being earned for any adjacent district. So in the perfect world, you can put the government plaza in a spot where several different districts, possibly from multiple cities, will benefit from the increase in adjacency bonuses. But overall, I don't think we're gonna get too much with that. So I'm just gonna plop it down wherever. Well, I'm not gonna plop it down meaninglessly or aimlessly. I'll plop it down next to my campus. So then I should be able to build a second campus in the front, in this spot right here, and that would give some nice adjacency bonuses as well. So that's what we're gonna do, and I believe I am gonna end up with the oligarchy legacy policy benefiting me in my initial war, so that's tremendous. Also, I want to make sure masonry is finished, so I have a battering ram with me just in case she builds walls as I start my attack. So that's going to be something that we definitely want to have, because again, with the war, with the fight with the Zulus, I already know about the battering rams and their benefits, but I thought I would have been able to take him over before he built a significant amount of walls in his empire. That was not the case. We just got really lucky that the Zulus were being attacked by Spain at the same time we were attacking them, which made it significantly easier. Yeah, that was quick. The government plaza does not take a long time to build at all. So here's another fun question for you. What the hell do you do when you lose at the same game multiple times for dumb reasons? Do you get tilted, or do you stay until you win? Right now, I'm staying until I win. I'm super determined right now to get a crazy victory over anyone. Honestly, I just want to win really badly right now. And I should have gone to sleep a long time ago, or at least stopped playing Civ, because I'm a bit tired and possibly annoyed as well. So it's not the best time to be playing Civ. But I'll be damned if I'll let that stop me. I'm going to appoint Liang as my next governor. I just don't know where I'm going to place her. I suppose I'll put her in Victory City, since she does have a promotion for infrastructure plus 30% production towards city center and government plaza buildings. I don't know if I'll be able to get that promotion for her by the time I'm ready to start building my next government building, but if I do, that'll be nice. You know, I should have stopped playing Civ a long time ago, after maybe even the first defeat, because there's something about losing in Civilization. The fact that it could potentially take you an hour and 30 minutes or longer to actually get your ass thoroughly whipped. It winds up feeling like this huge waste of time that, for me, spirals me into a very sad place. But because we haven't gotten instantly attacked by the AI and things are going pretty well, I feel like I'm in a good place to stick this out. So we're going to stick on the colonization policy along with charismatic leader for increased influence to city-states. We're going to leave on maneuver for now because we are going to continue focusing on our horse-based units when the opportunity presents itself for us to build more horsemen. So we're going to lock that up. The production towards our settler is going to increase significantly, and that's very good for us because we again need this city to be plopped down. I think we kind of got this in the bag though, simply because we haven't been the target of a declaration of war, so we don't have to worry about. We can really kind of just have a stress-free evening at this point because the AI is not actively trying to murder us. All right, enough is enough. Battering ram, horsemen. It's time to prepare for war. Granted, this horseman that I'm building from the city petrol will be mine is not going to have the Ordu benefit. I want to bolster my numbers and get ready for attack because at this point we're kind of drawing on, and if I see a crossbowman or a knight or any other type of crazy powerful unit coming from Poland, I'm gonna flip my table over. Another question is, when's the last time you legit flipped a table or broke something because of a video game? I haven't broken anything because of a video game in a long time, but I've come really close to just straight up raging way too hard at something. And I mean, it's always a little bit embarrassing to flip the table and just get frustrated at a video game because it's a game, you know, calm your ass down. But I mean, it's just there's something about, man, there's something about getting your ass kicked that does not feel good in any way. You know, and especially when you get into this mind state where you start saying to yourself, I know I'm better than the person that's whooping my ass, or in the case of Civ, I know I'm better than the AI, but you're still losing. No, we can't have open borders. I'm getting ready to declare war on you. You know, so when you're in that situation where you know you could have done better, and you can just see all of the mistakes you made, it just adds to this fury, this rage, and it's quite fun. And look at this Berlin sprouting up in the direction that I wanted to settle my next city. But you know what? I'm gonna plop it down a little bit closer because we do have bananas and iron over here and a bunch of things that we can chop down as well with mangas, so the city's still going to be pretty powerful even though it's not in the exact spot that I wanted it to. In the end though, we may still get to settle in this spot as well, and possibly a couple of other spots because there's a lot of free space that I want to take advantage of. Well, this is fun. We got the Great General from just one encampment training process, so that's going to speed things along very nicely. So now, really, all we have left to do is produce a couple of horsemen. I think having 3 of them, I guess that's a trio of horsemen, having 3 of them should realistically be enough to take over all of Poland. The capital's probably going to be tricky, because she's building an encampment, she's probably working on walls there too. But overall, 3 chariots, 3 horsemen, 3 archers, that's a big frickin' army, and I doubt she can handle that. So we're going to start maneuvering our troops, getting them ready for the first and grandest assault of all time. And we're going to see if we can really make Mongolia work the way it's supposed to. Yep, she's got swordsmen, but our units are way stronger than them. We've got 56 combat strength, and I'm going to see if I can try and pull some shenanigans over on the AI. I'm going to send her a delegation because we are at a neutral status right now, and if that goes through, we would I thought I said we politely accept, we politely refuse, but if that did go through, then it would have given us another layer of diplomatic visibility, which would have further increased our combat strength against her in the following turns. So yeah, we're gonna build 1 more horseman, and then we're gonna kill her because she didn't accept our delegation. Nah, I'm just kidding. We were gonna kill her regardless of whether she accepted or not. You guys know this. I'm about to start having way too much fun because of the war. Alright folks, it's time for it to happen. Oligarchy's legacy has been placed in. All melee anti-cav and naval melee class units. Wait. Oh, yeah, all land melee anti-cavalry and naval melee class units gain +4 combat strength. Boom. That is very powerful. We're going to switch maneuver off for conscription because we're currently getting negative gold per turn, and that's not good. And for our final thing, Ilkum to increase our production towards builders, because while we're at war, we're going to be working on improving our infrastructure. Just getting a bunch of different tiles improved and gearing up to make a Petra. We're building a builder in every single city right now. Which is, well, that's not true. I'm going to build a granary first on the front, and the builder will come next, just so I can take advantage of the Liang bonus as it comes in. As for the next governor, governor promotion I'm going to take. I love promoting Liang because the special buildings that she gives are very pretty. She lets you build water parks, and I just think they look amazing. And so do the fisheries, but I actually don't have any tiles. Actually, no, you can put a fishery anywhere. No. I'm going to appoint Victor, because I'm probably going to need to assign a governor to one of the cities that I capture. And wouldn't you know it, she built walls in all of her cities at the same time. Ridiculous. This game is stupid sometimes, I swear to you. Well, I mean, she already built the wall, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to declare... You know, honestly, I don't give a damn. Formal war my ass. Let's do this. You're not my friend anymore. Doesn't bother me at all. We were never friends to begin with. Let's do it. Now, the swordsmen are going to be a bit annoying to deal with for our archers because they're not going to hurt them very much. But our horsemen, 50 combat strength. They basically decimate anything in their path. And that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. And the ones that are coming out from the Ordu, they're even stronger because they have extra movement. I think this one in particular is an Ordu guy, and he's going to just nom the swordsman out of existence. Wow. That was crazy. So what we're going to do is circle around and surround the city and then destroy it. And we're just going to move down the line one at a time, and it's going to be great. Do I need to condemn the heresy? Not really. Am I going to? Sure. Alright, so we are still getting negative gold per turn, which is a bit unfortunate, but overall, this is going to be a swift and decisive victory, so any amount of money that we lose from having an excess of military units is going to be more than worth it. Now, our heavy chariot's taking quite a beating from the city, but thankfully we can give them a promotion for blarding, which will mitigate that significantly. And we can also keep our other archers safe with good placement of our horsemen. Now we got to be careful though about getting sieged down a bit by some of the other cities. So we gotta. It's gonna be a little tricky to place everybody in the correct way to where they're dealing the maximum amount of damage they can deal while taking the minimum amount of damage that they need to take. But once we get in the swing of things, it'll be totally fine. I think I just killed that builder instead of capturing it because I had this archer in a formation with 2 other units. So, my bad.